Notice and Note Introduction Lesson. We've learned that all of us as readers are supposed to do a lot of things in our minds as we read. We're supposed to visualize or imagine the words we read as a picture in our minds. We need to make connections between one text and another, between a text in our lives, and between a text in the world we live in. We're to infer meaning based on what we've read and what we already know, and we need to ask questions as we read. These things might seem simple, but we still do have trouble getting started sometimes. We realize we have lots of questions. How do I know when to ask a question? What if I don't have any questions? How do I know when to infer anything? The lessons we're going to start learning this week are going to give you an easier way to do all of these things. You will be asking questions, making connections and inferences before you know it once you've learned how to use Notice and Note. Let's get started. Think about any trip you have taken, maybe in a car, a boat, a plane, whatever. You may have gone to see something amazing like the Grand Canyon, made an easy vacation at the beach, visited a big city, or been somewhere very far away, perhaps on an African safari. Wherever your trip was, big or small, each of us can call our trip a journey. We started in one place, traveled through others to get to the end, and we ended up somewhere new. As long as you didn't sleep through your whole trip, you probably noticed some interesting things along the way. You might have stopped along the way to take a break, enjoy a view, or even stay the night in a hotel. And I bet that you could give me lots of details about all those cool things that you saw and did. Books are just like that. All stories can take you on a journey. From beginning to end, you embark on a journey of new characters, new adventures, new problems, and creative solutions. Just like going on a journey, as we read, we need to be observant of what's going on along the way, stopping to notice the interesting and important events occurring in a story. In your notes, you should see a road with signposts along the sides. Signposts in real life tell drivers what they ought to be doing while on the road. Think about some signposts you might have seen on your way to school today. Stop. Speed limit signs. Children crossing, or a bump in the road. Drivers learn to notice these signs and follow their instructions so that they drive correctly. Authors also use signposts in their stories that tell us what to watch out for as we read. They tell us about conflict, characters, theme, and much more. Our reading signposts are going to give us directions on where to stop in our reading so that we know what questions to ask. For this next part, you're going to need something to write with, and yes, it can be a marker. Pause the video to collect your materials and press play when you're ready to go. At the top of your notes paper above the road and signpost, we're going to write a summary sentence to remind us what to do when we read. Write, when you take a journey through a book, don't forget to stop at any Notice and Note signpost. You will notice there are 6 empty signposts on your notes. Our next lesson will be about the first signpost that we will learn, called contrasts and contradictions. Go ahead and write this one in your sign. This lesson introduction is over. Flip over your notes to complete your write, summarize, and question notes. See you in class for discussion.